everyone. I think this is day 14. So I've been at this for 2 weeks. I did brush my teeth. I did change my underwear. Thank you very much. I'm a grown-ass man. Okay, it is recording. I feel terrible right now. I'm not in a good mood. It's like that classic scenario where, okay, so like pictures of you and your ex, they pop up on Facebook or something like that. And I don't believe in editing your past. I don't believe in deleting photos for a multitude of motivations, but I just can't bring myself to delete them. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that shows that you actually have feelings and you have some sentimental attachments to a time and place in your life, and I think that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think we should have sacred memories in our hearts of lessons learned and so on and so forth, or the good times that happen to have had. But unfortunately, you can't control other people, and every time humanity tries to do that, it ends terribly. So I'm going to see if actually swinging this kettlebell, getting my endorphins up, is going to help me, and then I'm going to go outside and ride my bike, and I'm not going to complain about it. I want to say this is something metabolic and not something hormonal. Because there's this theory in my head. I haven't quite collected it into a hypothesis yet, but it is grounded on a lot of scientific research. And I know I could just be saying that, speaking out of the hole between my ass cheeks. But there's something to be said about the power of oxytocin. So if you're not aware, oxytocin, not Oxycontin, is the bonding chemical. It's what encourages the whole mating game, for us to get down and do some horizontal mambo. I've listened to these theories before where that have to do with pair bonding, and I think just from, again, this is my opinion. I'm not I don't have any post-nomials behind my name, so why would anybody trust what I say? That we have few opportunities in our life, very few, for a relationship that can endure the tests of life. And that flies in the face this monogamous heteronormative thing. It just flies in the face of every theory that the more liberal, and what I mean by liberal is the more open-minded and conscientiousness. So again, we're talking about this scientifically. And what does this have to do with the kettlebell? Well, if you haven't put 2 and 2 together, maybe you shouldn't have. Don't touch tips. Just saying. Anyways, yeah, I was just really feeling down in the dumps because I'm like, okay, I've been single for this period of time, and I was single for a really long time before that. And I don't think it had anything to do with me, honestly, as much as someone out there may try to refute or try to incriminate me, as if I committed a crime against love or something like that. So I'm just going to get down to swinging. Kettlebell swinging. So I went over. My watch says 78 of them. So I probably did 80. And my heart rate was at 144. All right. Love makes people do crazy things. You know those stories about, say, like an elderly couple? They've been together their entire life. And everybody looks up to them because they're like the model of how a relationship should be or something like that. And then one passes on, and then soon after the other one dies of heartbreak. I don't know what the name of this phenomenon is, but I gotta tell you, living with heartbreak sucks. Not just for like a love lost, but the disillusionment from the betrayal after having believed in something. And that really makes me sad. Anyways, that's day 15. Go outside. It's not terrible. You know, I'm not saying it gets any easier if you do have happened to have split with someone recently. But I can tell you some things get better. Okay. Anyways, last but not least, as a shout out to Pierre Polyev. He was on Capitol Hill yesterday promoting physical fitness. It was power in the house or something like that. He had the ski machines and some kettlebells. You were doing some workouts. That's really good, Pierre. I really appreciate that. I know a lot of other people do too. You know, the liberalism that came with the adoption of the technology that is the internet, and then all of the secondary consequences of that, is something that we're still trying to figure out as a species, I think, as to what buttons we can push and what buttons we shouldn't. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to Shirtless, bro. Again, go outside, please. And I hope you find love, and as much as I find love for myself. See ya.